Hello. Oh, I forgot to check what day it is. I always want to tell you guys what day it is.
It is Tuesday, August 12th.
Tuesday, August 12th. Okay. You guys, I am so happy to say that for the first time in over a week, I feel pretty good. I've gotten dressed for the first time. I took a shower. Well, I took a shower 2 days in a row, yesterday and the day before. And I hadn't showered in 7 days before that. I mean, oh my goodness. And today, so last night, okay, let me back up. From my videos, you all have seen how miserable I have felt. I mean, and in the past month, I've been to the ER 3 times. So, and one of those times was I was going to say 2 nights ago, but it was really 2 mornings ago. It was Sunday morning, because all night, Saturday night, I was just so miserable and in so much pain. So the growth factor shot I've told you guys about is to increase your bone marrow after you've had chemo. I'm going to tell the doctor I'm not doing that again. It was living hell. I just don't know how else to say it. It was the worst week of my entire life last week. And I was just miserable the whole week. Chad was beside himself. He didn't know what to do. The kids tried to, well, most of the kids didn't come around because it wasn't safe. We were worried it wasn't safe, but I got to see Annie at least a little bit, and there just was nothing anybody could do. I was just in so much pain. So the only thing that gave me a little bit of reprieve, not even full reprieve, was oxycodone. I tried Aleve. I tried going back and forth with ibuprofen and Tylenol. It did nothing at all. And set your seat down. It feels like it's straight up a little bit. There we go. So I did that, and then that did nothing. So I had to take oxycodone, and I didn't want to take it all day long because I didn't want to be just asleep all the time. Not to mention, not to be gross or whatever, you guys, but any of you who have taken narcotics know that narcotics cause constipation. So I had not gone to the bathroom in 7 days. So I was having the pain from the shot, but I had to take narcotics, which was causing even more misery and discomfort and pain from not being able to use the bathroom. And so Saturday night was just I couldn't take it anymore. So Sunday morning, early in the morning, so we had called a doctor. The doctor told us something to go buy. I don't remember, but I think, don't quote me on this, but I think it's called magnesium citrate, and said go to the pharmacy. So at 4 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning, Chad went. There wasn't a pharmacy open. So he came home, had to wait for a pharmacy to open. And by then it was just so miserable. He said, we're just going to ER. So we went to the ER and we spent most of the day in the ER. And the doctor gave me a medicine. I don't know what it was, but I will never have it again. It was like flavorless Caro syrup. Oh, it was disgusting. But that's not why I will never do it again. What it does is it makes your body, your intestines, like fill up with gas so that everything opens up. And so, number one, you guys, I had gastric bypass almost 3 years ago. So I already have a small little stomach. And so for it to be filled up with gas and stretched out with gas, and then all of my intestines and colon to be stretched out with this gas, I was miserable all night long the other night. So anyway, and the doctor said, but it worked. So anyway, just to try to make a joke out of something not pleasant, Chad said, "That's the most expensive poop you've ever had." because of the ER and some other things that I won't go into with the public. Anyway, sorry, love, this I'm taking too long. My sweet baby girl, she's been so great. She and my son came over yesterday. Annie came up yesterday, and Jordan and the girls came over, and the girls were so sweet. They were afraid to hug me. They didn't want to make me sick, so I asked them for a hug, and they asked their dad, "Is it okay if we hug Oma?" So I thought that was sweet. Anyway, so last night, so yesterday by the afternoon, I was kind of miserable all day. I just laid on the couch, but it was so nice to have everybody over visiting, and the Jordan and the girls and Annie played, what was it, Mario Kart. And it was just fun to sit there with them and get my mind off things by just laying there and listening to them and being with them. And then, I don't know, but by the evening, that medicine that the doctor gave me was finally starting to wear off, and I didn't feel quite so bloated and that severe pain. And so last night I decided I'm feeling good enough that I could take, I was scared to take a narcotic again, but I feel like now that I've got everything under control, I will keep taking like Miralax and things to keep everything fine, and do my smoothie. My smoothie always helped me, but I didn't feel good enough to drink it this whole last week. In fact, I had to throw away a whole pitcher of my smoothie because it went bad because I didn't drink it all last week. So I made a whole fresh one today. Anyway, so last night I took an oxycodone, and I don't know what it was, but it was this little blue miracle pill that was a sleeping pill. And I do know what it was, but anyway, I can't remember the name. I slept the best I've slept in over a week, and it was amazing. So today, I don't feel 100%. I'm still very tired, but I needed to get a few things at the grocery store, and I liked the idea of getting out, so I asked Annie if she needed to go to the store, and she said she did. So we're here at the grocery store. I'm so glad she's driven me. Thank you. My sweet baby girl. And anyway, just wanted to give you guys a heads up that I'm having a good day. Sorry I talked so long. It's just so good to feel good and to feel the sun, and it's good to feel good. Love y'all. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, please.